Good morning, everyone. Today I would like to share a story about longevity Guanyin Bodhisattva. In this story, there is one rich man. He is very, very, very rich in this county. But unfortunately, he has no son. His name is Mr. Yan. Mr. Yan, he is a very generous person. And he's not only generous to himself, he has so many attendants. He all treat them the same, like he's a family member. He's so kind to everyone. But unfortunately, his wife and him could not have any children at all. He reached age 50. Many of his friends, his family member, relative around him keep encouraging him to marry with second wife to have a child in the future. Mr. Yan doesn't want to harm his wife's feeling. And he say, even though I'm old, I may have possibility couldn't have any children in the future. But I do not want to harm anyone's feeling unless I see someone who need my help, then I maybe will marry her. After he said that, one of his relatives invite him to his house to have a dinner. During this dinner, the kindest man, Mr. Yan, and he was the main guest of the host. So he was introduced by his relative to everyone, but his relative noticed the kindest Mr. Yan, he always dating at one woman who is his attendant, his servant at his house. And this woman is not look pretty at all. She's hairless. And she kind of skinny and look very unhappy. So the relatives were very curious why the kindest Mr. Yan was staying at one of the most ugly waitress in his house. He asked Mr. Yan, say, why you look at her? If you like a woman, I have so many workers in my house. I have so many attendants in my house. You can choose the most beautiful one or whoever you like the most. I can offer to you immediately, no question about it. Once his relative said that, the kindest Mr. Yan, he smiled. And he smiled again, and he said, I'm staring at her is not because I like her pretty. I'm just feel very sympathy on her because she is not pretty. She look not healthy. She lost all her hair. I'm sure no one will marry her in the future. How about that? Can you lend me to take care of this woman? I can marry with her. She can become my second wife. I want to take care of her. Once the kindest Mr. Yan, he said that, his relative was laughing and was surprising. He said, are you crazy, Mr. Yan? She's not pretty. She looks pale and not healthy. Why insist? Mr. Yan said, yes, I make my mind. And once he said that, the relative named this ugly, hairless, and skinny woman follow Mr. Yan home. Of course, kindness Mr. Yan married this woman on the following day. And a very strange thing happened. After this woman married with the kindness Mr. Yan, she became prettier. Her hair grew back. And then within a few months, she got pregnant. And Mr. Yan was so happy, extremely happy. And all the relatives, his friends, were happy for him because no one thought this skinny, ugly woman can bring a son for him. So 10 months after, the woman had birth. And the years after, the woman had the second son. Year after, she had third son. So Mr. Yan continued this with 3 years, have 3 sons. And everyone around him told him, you must have the good deed in the past, so nice with so many people. That's why you are able to have son at the same time. And particularly because you take care of this sick woman. And that's why you have a good karma in return. Once the people say that, Mr. Yan will smile. He say, it's not only because I did good deed, it was because I'm the sincere devotee of Guanyin Bodhisattva. When I have no son with my first wife, every day I do a prayer, I meditate, I speak to Guanyin Bodhisattva. As for Guanyin Bodhisattva, show me a path, whether I could have son or not in the future. And when I do this wish, on the same day, I met this woman, and she caught my attention. I think it's meant to be the Guanyin Bodhisattva bring her to me. Once Mr. Yan explained this, his intention and his devotion, at the same time, he bowed to the Guanyin Bodhisattva statue. On the same moment, the Guanyin Bodhisattva appeared above the sky. Guanyin Bodhisattva say, you are always nice to the people around you. That is the good cause for short term. The main reason why you're able to change your destiny, you are able to have 3 sons afterwards, is because you practice your great compassion. When you saw this skinny woman, losing hair, look ugly, you realize no one will marry her in the future. Her life have no fortune. Because you practice a great compassion, you can feel her suffering. You are able to adopt her because you exercise this great compassion. On the moment you practice great compassion, you already truly connect with me. Everything, all the karma can change just by your true devotion to me. Once Guanyin Bodhisattva said this, Mr. Yan continued bow to the Guanyin Bodhisattva, and the Guanyin Bodhisattva smiling, flying above to the sky, and slowly disappear in the crowd. Once everyone around Mr. Yan witnessed Guanyin Bodhisattva and told him, you are true practitioner. Practice whatever Guanyin Bodhisattva told you. And not only we have to follow you, and we also need to follow the teaching of Guanyin Bodhisattva. Practice great compassion. Once everyone say this, Mr. Yan say, let's all fundraise to build a temple, and then we can have a Guanyin Bodhisattva statue inside the temple. So every day we can worship together and encourage ourselves, continue practice great compassion. After the temple built, Mr. Yan named this Guanyin statue as longevity Guan Yin Bodhisattva. This is one of the story explain the Guan Yin Bodhisattva's manifestation. I wish you enjoyed today my sharing and hope in the future you'll join me again. Thank you.